So another Dutch Make Your Mark card is here, and it's a centre-back this time round. I'm putting rivalry to his side for this one. It's a Spurs boy, Mickey van der Ven. 93 pace, aerial slide tackle jockey, and I'm pretty certain he's got every single defensive playstyle. For cheap and fast FC24 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link down below, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to get yourself 5% off. He is 6'4" as well, high work rates, which isn't necessarily a massive fan favourite out there, but I don't mind it in my centre-backs. And one thing to note, this card has already been given its appearance boost, I believe. His chemistry thing is locked in. He's got that like little globe above the 94 rated. So that's a good start. I believe another clean sheet or a couple of clean sheets or something he needs to get a +1 as well as the 5 games. So there's a little positive already. 3-star, 4-star, mostly lengthy. He could play as a left back. Speed, it's what he's known for. He's pretty damn fast for a man who's 6'4". Shooting stats aren't that bad. Passing, not bad, but the vision lets him down massively. Dribbling stats, the reactions, composure is a little bit on the low side compared to some of the other centre-backs I've been reviewing in recent weeks. He's lacking a little bit in that department, but defending, physicals are as good as you would expect at this stage of the game. Every single defensive playstyle, as well as base aerial, base power header. Tiki-taka is a weird one. It's not really going to come in clutch, but you never know. And rapid, of course, because he is absolutely rapid in game. So that is a positive. But every defensive playstyle, including gold, anticipate, jockey, and slide tackle. Okay, I'm excited. Like price-wise, he's not crazy expensive. A little bit more than Arda Güler, who came out yesterday. Chem style, I think I'm going to give maybe a shadow. I might just give him a shadow just so I can max out the defending and the acceleration as much as I can. Just have him being super fast in game. And let's see how he compares. We're going to be comparing him to Ronald and Big Joe Gomez in this gameplay. So, tough competition. Let's see how he hangs. There's also an Austrian centre-back who's come out. I think his name's Posh or something like that. So if you want a review on him after this, let me know down below. His card looks pretty decent. So maybe I'll pick him up as well to try him out. But Mickey van der Ven. How are we going to feel in game? He's playing as a left-sided centre-back alongside Joe Gomez. Ronald has been moved to the right-back position. And what is that team? Excuse me? What am I against here? Oh, it forced the Xavi nicely. Give me that lead. Come on. Van der Ven's coming in at 231k. Just updated on Footbin. So a little, it's not bad considering Dutch. He's already got one of the boosts, and of course Premier League links being Spurs. So you know, obviously chemistry reasons should be pretty decent, pretty easy to get him in on full chem. And of course, further upgrade potential is definitely something the Netherlands should have in the locker, because they should, you'd expect, progress a fair bit into this tournament. We're going to commit Van der Ven. Slide tackle, stand him up as well. That's it. Come on. Okay, a little bit ambitious trying to ball roll out of it. Yeah, okay. Speed is going to be there. He's a little bit big as well. A lot stockier than I expected. I don't actually know what body type he's got. But I'm going to bomb him forward here. I think getting him behind. Oh, if only the ball from Valverde was better. Oh, and it's 2. All you need is a power shot from Haaland. It always flies in the back of the net. Oh, and 3-0, just like that. All right, game number 2. Decent little 3-0 run out in the first one. Not a lot for our boy Mickey van der Ven to do. But when he was called upon, he got involved, he was stuck in. Let's hope my opponent at this time man's a little bit more on the attacking side, and we can test out this boy, see how solid he is at the back. Quick 1-0 though, give us that little cushion. Win that. He's got height. He is 6'4" with base aerial. So you should feel pretty confident defending corners. Hold up, he's paused it already. Is this a potential quit here? I didn't manage to get around the keeper, but I reckon this man could be out of here. Right, we're into game number 3 now. Not a lot of defensive action for Mickey. Maybe the pure size, the presence of the boy is enough to kind of like scare off my opponents. These power shots, honestly, they're crazy. Is this another rage quit? Are we moving on to game number 4? All right, then. Game number 4. With Mickey van der Ven and the boys. Let's see if we can get some defensive tests going on here. He's already spreading the play out wide. This is a positive sign. Mickey coming across. Get that jockey plus involved. Easy clean up for Xavi. Kind of force him out wide. Ooh, I don't know if we did enough to get a touch on that. Little jockey plus is definitely a positive for a man who's 6'4". Considering the lack of reactions and not really insane dribbling for a centre-back, jockey plus will help. Oh, we stumbled a little bit there, actually. Teo's luckily placed nicely to make the interception there. Oh, hold up. We have fluffed that treat. Hey, nice. Comes across quickly. One thing we should not be lacking in is speed. Mickey should be able to move at pace, and he makes the block easily. We don't want to make the block, not come away with the ball though. He does feel a little bit clunky to jockey with, even with the jockey playstyle plus. Another big block, but for some reason, we can't seem to get hold of the ball right now. It keeps going back to my opponent. All right, can we defend Xerxes? He has whipped it. Hold up, Did we see the same thing there? Has Valverde literally just flicked that on for Vertonghen to smash home? Oh, a bit out of position here. Maatsen cuts it back. Van der Ven got across quickly. Couldn't quite make the interception to get the block in, but... Switch to Van der Ven. Bait the jockey. There it is. Kind of forced him to do the lob through ball, and we clean up nicely. Spread the play. The passing stats are decent, just the vision's like shocking. We get lucky with the challenge there. I thought it was going to cut back a little quick. I dived in, maybe a little bit too early, but it's worked out. Slide tackle plus I do rate, especially with a man who is 6'4", and there's nothing we can do to defend that one. We're out of position massively, but recovery speed should be strong. Now we're back. We can usher Marlon away and make... I think we did make the interception there, but of course, the way this game's gone, it goes straight back to my opponent anyway. Quick jockey, positioned nicely, but then when he's on the ball here, I feel like you're losing a bit of mobility compared to the likes of Gomez and Big Ronald. They feel much faster on the ball when you get impressed in tricky situations. But he does what he needs to do, makes the block, position nicely, and we do come away with it. Little foot race, go on, have him there. Commit. He feels physical with the slide tackles. That's probably my favourite part so far. I'm loving getting stuck in. I'm watching the Turkey-Georgia game. It's been fantastic. Always been out-leaped. It's against Virgil. So we're not going to say too much about it there. I think most people get out-jumped. But this Turkey-Georgia game has been absolute vibes. Arda Güler's just scored. So I believe he's 1 goal or assist away from securing that +1. Of course, he's already got the chemistry boost. So that SBC is looking even better by the second right now. Crunch there. Nice. Nice. I feel like because he's high work rates, you do want to kind of get stuck in with him and like push forward and try and press your opponent reasonably high up the pitch. And he's been decent at doing that for most parts. Just if you overcommit with the high work rates, you can get punished in behind. And with a lack of reactions and like mobility, it takes a little while for him to get back. And of course, the sprint speed once he gets going is there, but still feels a little bit too on the clunkier side. Yes, well done. Jockey plus and Anticipate plus is a fantastic combination when you do kind of little things like that. Pressing your opponent. He's reassuring when it comes to making a tackle and does the job. So how does Big Mickey compare to the likes of Big Ronald and Joe Gomez? He's not on their level. He really isn't. Like, he's a solid centre-back, and for the price, of course, he's much cheaper than both of them, but he's not as good as them. In my opinion, I feel like the mobility factor is an issue. Being 6'4", high, if you overcommit, similar to Kanate in a way, getting back in the turn radius is a little bit on the slow, sluggish side. You're losing some mobility, especially if how crazy press is on this game. You need your defenders to be able to move a little bit. And I feel like Ronald, with the crazy reactions and composure, it is noticeable at this stage. But the things he did well, speed, he's got it. Like in a foot race, you should be fine. You could even give him an anchor as well, just to max out the strength and aggression. But I don't think he needs it being 6'4". He's a big, powerful figure. Jockey Plus is definitely a benefit. It makes him move a little bit quicker, same with Anticipate. Every defensive playstyle, no complaints. He has base aerial, which should be fine. We did get outjumped a couple of times, but against crazy tall players who have aerial plus, so anyone's going to get a jump by those. Rapid as well is nice, but is he worth doing? It depends on your centre-backs, it really does. If you're looking to replace one of these two, absolutely not. Stick with these. Same with the likes of Saliba, Ruben Diaz, they're much better. But if maybe you're working with a slightly lower rated squad, you've got a bit of fodder kicking about, you need a solid centre-back, Van der Ven's not a bad shout. But let me know down below who you're rocking, and I'll try and help you out. I tell you what, interestingly, it feels somewhat similar to Jakub Kiwior. If anything, I think I'd probably still prefer this man. purely because of the dribbling stats. Like, he feels so much faster than Van de Ven, just jockeying in game in general. That might be the Arsenal bias. Obviously, Arsenal Spurs, but trust me, I'm putting that to a side. But let me know what you think down below. I've been Morsey. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you guys later.